Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Donald Trump has made an indelible mark on American politics and pop culture. From his larger-than-life personality to his controversial policies, Trump has been a lightning rod for both praise and criticism. But who is the man behind the tweets and headlines? In this video, we'll take a closer look at the life, career, and legacy of one of the most polarizing figures in modern history. Who is Donald Trump? Donald Trump is a real estate developer and former president of the United States. He owns, manages, or licenses his name to several hotels, casinos, golf courses, resorts, and residential properties around the world. What was his upbringing like? Donald Trump was born in Queens in 1946 as the fourth child of real estate developer Fred Trump and Scottish immigrant Marianne McLeod Trump. Trump attended New York Military Academy, Fordham University, and the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Finance and Commerce, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics. He grew up with older siblings Marianne, Fred Jr., and Elizabeth, and younger brother Robert in Jamaica Estates, Queens. Trump's elder brother Freddie worked briefly for his father's business before becoming an airline pilot in the 1960s, but struggled with alcoholism and died in 1981 at the age of 43. Fred Trump was a successful real estate developer who faced a state investigation over his use of a state-insured construction loan to build a shopping center that was entirely his own property. Donald Trump's girlfriends. Donald Trump has had several relationships throughout his life. He has been famously linked to many models and actresses, such as Carla Bruni, Carrie Young, Melania Knauss, and Marla Maples. His high-profile romances have often been the source of much media attention and speculation. Donald Trump has also been married 3 times. His first marriage was to Ivana Zelnikova in 1977, his second marriage was to Marla Maples in 1993, and his third marriage was to Melania Knauss in 2005. Despite his many relationships, Donald Trump appears to be happily married to Melania Knauss at the moment. How did Donald Trump start his business career? Trump expanded his father's business by investing in luxury hotels and residential properties with financial assistance from his father and political connections in NYC. He became president of his father's real estate company, Trump Management, and began using the Trump Organization as an umbrella brand. Involved around 500 companies in diverse businesses, including entertainment and television. He owned and licensed his name to various business ventures, including hotels, casinos, and retail lines. Were his businesses subject to legal investigations? Trump was subject to 30 investigations during his presidency, including 8 state and local investigations, 10 federal criminal investigations, and 12 congressional investigations, which covered his private businesses, personal taxes, and charitable foundation. Trump had been invited to testify before a New York grand jury investigating hush money payments made during his 2016 presidential campaign. The special counsel probe into Trump's election subversion attempt and efforts to prevent the government from reclaiming national security documents stashed at Mar-a-Lago posed legal threats to him. The House Oversight Committee issued subpoenas in 2019 seeking financial details from Trump's banks, Deutsche Bank and Capital One, and his accounting firm Mazars USA. Trump's business include the Mar-a-Lago estate, where national security documents are stashed but are subject to legal threats. Trump made cameo appearances in WWE and was inducted to the celebrity wing of the WWE Hall of Fame in 2013. Trump had a short-form talk radio program called Trumped from 2004 to 2008, and was a weekly unpaid guest commentator on Fox and Friends from 2011 until 2015. Donald Trump's political career. Trump was the 45th president of the United States, beating Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election. He was also the first president without prior military or government service. However, Trump lost the 2020 election to Joe Biden. All controversies involving Donald Trump. Donald Trump may be hard to indict for violating campaign finance law without proving intent to conceal. Trump was the 3rd president in U.S. history to be impeached. He was impeached twice and acquitted both times. 2 Trump supporters with guns and ammunition were arrested in Philadelphia in November 2020. There were concerns about Trump's response to news of his potential arrest, leading to civil unrest. Donald Trump fun facts. Donald Trump song. There are various songs about or referencing Donald Trump by artists like YG and Mac Miller. The song FDT, F Donald Trump, by YG and Nipsey Hussle became particularly popular during the 2016 election. Mac Miller and Donald Trump once had a Twitter feud over lyrics in one of Mac Miller's songs, Donald Trump Roast. Donald Trump has been a frequent target for roasts, with his brash, outspoken nature and often controversial stances providing ample material for comedians. His polarizing presence in politics has also made him an easy target for some of the world's top comedians. From Seth Meyers to Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert to John Oliver, and many more, Donald Trump has been roasted on the silver screen and the small screen alike. From his hair to his policies to his many gaffes, there is no shortage of material for a good Donald Trump roast. Whether you find it hilarious or cringeworthy, it's hard to deny the entertainment value of a good Donald Trump roast. Donald Trump Jr. Donald Trump is the son of former President Donald Trump. He is an active user on various social media platforms like Twitter and Rumble. Trump Jr. will release a book that features letters from celebrities and politicians written to him through the years. Donald Trump SNL. Donald Trump is no stranger to Saturday Night Live. He has hosted the show multiple times, and each time is just as hilarious as the last. He has also been featured in many sketches, so you can get a good glimpse of how his humor works. Donald Trump SNL is sure to bring a lot of laughs and good times for you and your family. Donald Trump dancing. Trump Sr. is known to love a good dance. He famously appeared on Saturday Night Live in 2004, performing the iconic Saturday Night Fever dance moves. Trump also had a cameo in the music video for Little Big Town's hit single, Girl Crush. He even danced with the First Lady at the 2017 inaugural ball. A day in the life of Donald Trump. A typical day in the life of Donald Trump is full of exciting activities. He starts his day with a nutritious breakfast and then heads over for his morning meetings. After that, he sometimes spends time playing golf or visiting his various properties across the world. At night, he enjoys spending time with his family, watching television, and tweeting his thoughts on current events, proving every day that hard work pays off. Donald Trump 2024. Donald Trump has big plans for 2024. He wants to make America an even better place to live and work. He's planning to create more jobs, improve education, reduce taxes, and make healthcare more affordable for everyone. He also wants to increase our national security and make sure we have a strong economy. With his plans for 2024, Donald Trump is hoping to make America the best it can be. From his unprecedented rise to power to his tumultuous presidency and beyond, Trump's legacy is sure to be debated and dissected for years to come. Stay subscribed with us as we will bring you more on the big man.